All right, ready to get underway. Leading off, Corbin Carroll. And there's a foul ball. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Check
Ball, that's
swing,
low.
no appeal.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Here's Ketel Marte. In the air on the infield. Turner settles under this one. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there are 2 outs. 2 outs, base is empty. Eugenio Suarez up to hit now. Going
Hey!
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the
0-1.
zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
Check swing, and he went. That's strike
No
2.
balls, 2 strikes.
2 outs, base is empty.
Hey!
Swing and a miss. Hunter. And we're back. And today's starting pitcher, Brandon Pfaadt. What's the word on him?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
That hit him.
That ball got him.
First base. Board to start the inning. And now the batter is Carson Kelly. Runner on the go.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Out. Second. Out. 1 out. Base is empty.
Foul. That ball's foul. No, that's a foul ball.
That
2-2 the count.
And the count is even, 2-2. gets it to first.
He's out.
Now 2 away. And now the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki. And look out.
Time.
That one
That
gets
ball
him.
got him.
The second man he's plunked in this one. So here's Kyle Tucker now. And there's the ball. Next offering is fouled back. In the dirt, but kept close. Snaps it to first
No, he's
and
safe.
barely back in on a dive. 2 outs. Close one doesn't get the call. It's 2-2.
3-2.
Inside, just missed.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on
Ball
the pitch.
4.
So now 2
First
on
base.
and 2 outs. First and second, 2 outs. And now the shortstop, Dansby Swanson. Suarez tosses across
him.
to first, and that is here at Wrigley Field. Top of the second. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Diamondbacks, Josh Naylor. And a foul ball. Green, the tall righty, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a splitter, and occasionally mixes in the slurve. That one is absolutely belted. This one's got a chance. Hauls it in on the warning track. Next to hit for Arizona, Adrian Del Castillo. And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. Crow Armstrong should have it. Hauls it in, 2 away.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
That's hard hit on the line. Crow Armstrong makes the play, and that'll do it. Back here at the friendly confines, we head to the bottom of the second. Ian Happ up to hit. Zips it to first. That's 1 out in the bottom of the second. Michael Bush getting ready to hit. Fought off foul.
Able to work out of a little bit of a jam in that first inning.
1 down, base is empty. Swinging a ground ball. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No throw, and they don't get the out. So here's Horner now. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Diving, gets down, could be extra bases. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Coming home. The relay to the plate. He's
safe.
in there.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second base.
1-1.
Drop a lawn dart in there, and he found a way.
1 away with a runner at third. Here is the third and final game of the series. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Bangs off the wall. Cut off. Throw to second. Not
He's
in
safe.
time. He's safe as a run scores. Back to the top of the lineup. Next to hit, Pete Crow Armstrong. Del Castillo under it. Makes the grab for the second out. Carson Kelly, the next Cub to hit. Outside low, 1-0. Runner at second, 2 down. Perdomo
Got
on
him.
to first. They limit the damage. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton stepping in as the switch hitting shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo.
Aye.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Aye.
That splitty's a pretty nasty pitch.
0-2 is the count.
Explodes out of the hand, looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
That's
Next
a ball.
offering upstairs.
Really
1
good
ball,
take, especially
2
with 2
strikes.
strikes.
Backed
Nope.
off the plate that
That's
time.
inside.
spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
0-1's the count.
That one ripped. Can't get to it as it drops into the corner. Into second with a double, and they've got something brewing now.
He was all over that one. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Hey!
Jake McCarthy, batting with one down, takes a strike.
Here you
0-1
go.
gets a check swing. Appeal to third. And no swing, says James Kingsley. Way
Ball, that's off the
inside,
plate.
gets out of the way. Center field. Crow Armstrong brings it in. And there are two down. So the lineup flips over. This is Corbin Carroll. Strike one.
Good pitch right there. Anytime
0-1.
you get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Gurriel on at second with two down. That
Two
one
balls,
well upstairs.
2 strikes.
And it's 2-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. As of the third, now it's the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki. Fought back to work. Fair ball. And it gets by him. Now he'll turn for second. And he's into second with nobody out.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. There was nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Tucker, the next to hit, takes ball one. Next offering in there for a strike. And
I
now
got
it's
1 ball,
even
1 strike.
1-1. And it stays fair. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily.
Picks himself up an RBI. He smashed that ball the other way and kept it fair down the third baseline. Did an excellent job of just throwing the barrel at the ball, even though he was a little late on it. You know, these Cubs doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. They're hitting everything thrown at them. Their contact rate is in the low 90s. It's like they know what's coming, and that's just pretty ridiculous what they're doing right now. Those numbers are well above the major league average.
And the right-hander deals.
1 ball,
1 and 2.
2 strikes.
Standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Sends it to first. One gone, bottom of the third inning. Now it's the switch-hitting outfielder, Ian Happ. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at-bat. Hauls it in for the out. And here's the first baseman, Michael Bush. Lined into right. And the inning is over. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the fourth, an outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. And that one fouled off. Drilled in the air out towards right center. And there's one down. Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. Struck out swinging his first time. Pitches in for a strike. It's 0-1. Swinging and a miss
two.
as he was out front.
From a pitcher's
No balls,
perspective,
2 strikes.
that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it. He's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
2 down, bases empty. And now it's Josh Naylor. And first offering is fouled off. And
Yeah.
strike 2. 2 down, nobody on.
0-2 is the
Top
count.
half of inning number 4. And
Ball.
downstairs. Just
Ball 2.
missing there. And that's ball 2. And
3.
Gary Simmons punches. Bottom 4, here's Nico Horner. On the ground.
That ball's
and
foul.
that's just foul.
Ball, that's out.
And that'll get down for a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out. Here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. This one's got a chance. And it's off the wall. Headed for the plate. Run comes in from second, and they're up by 3.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits. In a row. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
And here is Carson Kelly. Now it's belted deep to left. Way out of here. Home run. And they tack on 3. It's 7-0. Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit. That's off
Ball
the inside
in.
corner. Ball 1. Slider right there. 4 runs
I got a ball,
already
1
in
strike.
the frame. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And that's
2
in the
balls,
dirt.
1 strike.
Carroll hustling after it. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. Round second, digging for third. The relay throw.
He's in there.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. I love the hustle out of the box. Man, he drove that baseball, and he was thinking triple right away.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way, gone. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add to the lead. It's 9-0. And now it's Dansby. Swanson. This one's smoked on its way out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. It's 10-0. batter now, Pete Crow Armstrong. And that is out of play. Late swing, foul to the left. On the ground, right side. Here's the tag.
Got
and
him
he's
on the
out.
tag.
And now Carson Kelly. McCarthy settles under it. And there's 2 down.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Seiya Suzuki, the next to hit. And a foul ball. Suzuki hitting 3rd in the lineup, and he was born in Japan. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can.
Swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it. Bottom of the first, digging in, Corbin Carroll. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1 ball, no strikes.
And that one is lifted in the air. Suzuki has a beat on it. And out number 1 on the grab. Ketel Marte up to the plate. That misses.
That's away.
And that is ball 1.
Ball,
Just
low.
missed. 1 out, base is empty. Next
Hey!
offering in there for a strike. And it's 2-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
He got away
2
with
balls,
1
2
there,
strikes.
but he knows he can't go into that spot very
Hands full.
often against a guy like this.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. That one back there. And into the pool. It's out of here. And they grab the lead. It's 1-0. So 1 out, nobody on. Now it's going to be Eugenio Suarez. Swing, he went too far.
No ball, 1 strike.
1 out, base is empty, and a run in here in the 3rd
That's
and
a ball.
final game of the series. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield, and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Josh
0-1.
Naylor in the box now. No balls and a strike. That
Ball.
misses the zone, and it's 1-1. Suarez leads off first with 1 away. And that
No,
misses.
that's a ball.
2 balls and a strike. High fly ball on that one, curling foul down the right side. The pitch. Got him. Look, that's a strikeout. Now up next for Arizona, Adrian Del Castillo. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That one's deep, and it's gone. Second home run of the inning for him, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 3-0. Pavin Smith in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter. Ball
No,
1 there.
that's a ball.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2.
2-2.
Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
There's a swing and a drive. And that one is into the pool and gone. They go back to back. It's 4-0. 2 outs, nobody on. Next to hit, Geraldo Perdomo. And that one popped to short. Swanson nabs it, and that is that. Back here at Chase Field, new inning getting started. Here's Kyle Tucker. Gurriel handles the chance. And a quick out, number one. Ian Happ up to hit. The Happ Daddy. Swings through that one out in front that
No balls.
time.
One
Man,
strike.
he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
That one pushed to the left and foul. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep that bat
That's a ball.
alive.
And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball one. Way back there. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Dansby Swanson. Swinging a foul out of play. 2 outs, base is empty. Check swing, called strike. And the count is 0-2. Toss to Naylor, and Swanson is set down. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Bottom of the inning, now the left fielder, Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Ray back to work. Strike on the inside corner, and it's 0-1. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Bush hauls it in for the out. And there's one away. Jake McCarthy stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Now a fly ball to right center. Crow Armstrong moves after it. Makes the grab, 2 down. So the batting order turns over. This is Corbin Carroll.
Did he go?
Swing. Appeal down to 3rd, and he went around. That's ruled a swing. That one fouled off. And they'll do it again. Got him swinging. Kelly to first. That completes the strikeout, inning over. Top half of the 3rd inning, and now the first baseman, Michael Bush. Late on that fastball.
0-1.
Strider's a guy known for his velocity. He can bring it, but that wasn't always the case. Coming back from an injury in college, Strider was throwing 94 to 96 miles per hour, Boog, when the Braves drafted him. Now he lights up the radar gun with triple-digit speeds.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Stays alive.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
No, that's a ball.
Outside corner, and it's 2-2. Goes
That's 3.
down swinging for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup. Nico Horner will come up to hit. First pitch misses. And it stays fair. Around first and hustling for second. And that's a 2-bagger. Here's Turner now. McCarthy on the move. But it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. 2 away.
Oh, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down.
Gurriel on the run. Makes the grab, and that is that. Back here in the desert, set for the bottom of the third. Here's Ketel Marte. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. This looks like extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
This one in the air right field. Suzuki snags it. Runner tags at second, and he's in safely at third with 1 out. Here's Josh Naylor. Jordan Wicks taking over on the mound.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
There's the swing and a miss. Marte
No balls,
stands
2
at
strikes.
third with 1 gone in the inning. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Oh, great stop. To first. Run scored,
Yep,
but a
he's out.
terrific play to get the out. Here's the catcher, Adrian Del Castillo. He's already homered in this game. Ripped in the air, left field, and a touchdown for a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field.
No
And
ball.
it doesn't
1
always
strike.
translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And it's fouled away. 1 run across in the frame so far here in the last half of the third. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And the count 1-2.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it.
Horner over to first. That's the third out. Inning over. As we go to the top of the fourth. Stepping in, Carson Kelly. And that gets down into the gap. And a good start to the inning.
Everything came together for him. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at
That's
the
a
plate.
ball.
You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Now in close, ruled a ball.
2-0.
2-0.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
And that's a fair ball. Coming home. He will score. It's an RBI single. It's 5-1.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
Hey!
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And an excellent job keeping it right there. Swanson digs in. Grounded out his first time up. The shortstop takes the ball.
1-0.
In this situation, the batter's got to know what the pitcher's trying to do to him, and that's trying to get him to hit the ball on the ground, get 2 for 1. You got to look for something up in the zone. At worst case scenario, you deliver the sacrifice fly.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. makes the catch. And there's 2 down. And here's the first baseman, Michael Bush. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what.
Base hit and a run in to score.
Comes through with the RBI. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those
one ball,
feel
no strikes.
Horner at the plate for the second time as he takes ball 1. And that one sliced foul. Pitch misses, and a count 2-1.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at-bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Makes the catch, inning over. Bottom of the 4th. Now here is Geraldo Perdomo. First pitch, and he just misses. Wicks goes 6 feet 3 inches. He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a sinker, a slider, and he occasionally uses a curve. That's towards center. Crow Armstrong under it. Puts it away for the out. And it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. First time up was a pop out. That clips the corner. And that one in the air center field. Crow Armstrong should have it. That's out number 2. 2 down, base is empty. Jake McCarthy stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Foul ball. Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2. That one out to right. Suzuki makes the grab, and that's the inning. Ready now for the 5th inning. Now it's Justin Turner. Strider back to work. Perdomo handles, throws to first. Turner is out. Back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. And now the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. Breaking down, this is down and away. And that one handled on the run, sends it over to first.
He's out.
Nicely done for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Now the number 2 hitter, Carson Kelly. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. 2 down, nobody on, and we're at the top of the 5th. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that is that. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now the right fielder, Corbin Carroll. Towards first. And he saved it first. Great hustle to win the foot race there. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. He's already homered here in this one. Nice stop. Fires the first. And very nicely done for the out. Here's the third baseman, Eugenio Suarez. Intentional walk coming here, and that sets up the double play possibility with 1 away and runners at first and second. 2 on, 1 out. Now here's the cleanup hitter for Arizona, Josh Naylor. Fouled off. He was late. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Carroll over at second. Suarez at first. One gone. Foul ball still 0-2.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
0-2 now. And a ground ball to first. Sneaks through, base hit. Here's the throw to the plate. Stuck in a rundown trying for home run. And he's out. Now the D-backs catcher, Adrian Del Castillo. Swing and a miss at a slider.
No balls. 1 strike.
That one the other way, and he boots it. And everyone's safe. They're loaded.
Back-to-back base hits. That pitch got way in on him, and he couldn't do much with it, but good hustle to get up the line and turn that into an infield single.
Now, Pavin Smith. Pitch misses there. Ball 1.
Oh, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he
1 ball,
could bust
1
this
strike.
game wide open.
2 outs. Strike 2, and there's a real
1 and
chance
2.
to get out of this without allowing a run. On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And we're back. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Now it's the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki. Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. And that one's gone. He shoots one out to right, and they close the gap. It's 5-3. No question about this one. It's out of here. So he blasts one out the other way. It's 5-4. Half swings through it for strike 1.
0-1.
Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame, and we're in the top half of the 6th. That one ripped, but foul. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Seiya strikes him out for the 2nd time today. And here comes Dansby Swanson. 0 for 2 in this one. Whips it to first on the run.
You're out.
And they get the out. Michael Busch, the next Cub to hit. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
No balls.
Wow.
1 strike.
That's not even close to the zone.
That one off the mark. 1-1.
1-1.
Inside just missed. And
3
that one
balls.
moves his
1
feet.
strike.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline.
Ball
Now
4.
he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count. It's been a little bit of a shaky inning, but he's still in a good spot to get out of this thing without giving up any more runs. He's just got to turn the page and go after this next guy.
Busch off of first with 2 away. Pitches
1 ball,
in the dirt,
1 strike.
and the count even 1-1. And
2-1.
misses inside. And it's through for a hit. And now 1st and 2nd with 2 outs.
All over that one right there. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
Squirts away a little bit. No movement on the base. It's ball 1. And a swing and a miss.
Man, he was
1-1.
really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Strider deals. And it gets by him. Runner around third. He scores to tie it up. The second run scores, and it's 6-5.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Nice job going the opposite way with it, letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around.
That's
the
a
ball.
ball.
It's so frustrating when you see a good pitch and your hands roll over. It was on the outside part of the plate, and he approached it perfectly.
Ball.
Outside low, and now
2
2-0.
balls. No
Well,
strikes.
no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you.
That's
So
a ball.
make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Marte. The throw to first. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 6th inning, and the batter will be the shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. He's got it. 1 away. Here's Gurriel. Line drive, caught.
Man, he really turned on that one. Absolutely ripped it towards third, but quick cat-like reflexes down there at the hot corner to bring it down.
Little chopper rolls foul. And a swing and a miss.
This guy's pounding the zone.
Oh,
Hitters
2.
don't have time to think in between pitches.
Tried to hold up on the 0-2. Now a look down to third, and he went around. Not an easy call. We go to the top of the 7th, and now the catcher comes up to him. Carson Kelly. Suarez fires across the diamond, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. Seiya Suzuki now at the plate. There's a strike. Miller, in his 10th season,
0-1.
he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and occasionally works in a splitter. Carroll brings it in. 2 away now. Kyle Tucker, a.k.a. King Tuck, to the plate now.
That's off the
Just
corner.
missed. And there's the strike.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at-bat.
And that
2
one
balls,
missing
2 strikes.
inside a sharp slider.
Ball 3. 3
down,
balls,
nobody
2
on.
strikes.
Here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back. And out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 7-5. Happ stands in here.
No
Tried to
balls,
hold back
1
his
strike.
swing there, but went around. Fouled off left side. 0-2 now. Gurriel handles the chance, and that'll do it. Set for the last half of the 7th. Here's the Diamondbacks leadoff hitter, Corbin Carroll.
It's good speed at the top
No,
of the
that's a
order here.
ball.
You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
1 ball,
He's trying
1
to stay
strike.
away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
And that one is lifted in the air. Crow Armstrong right there to make the grab. 1 down. Here's the second baseman, Ketel Marte. New arm out of the bullpen, Andrew Kittredge.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
That's down and in. That one is absolutely belted.
That's a ground rule double.
Fence, so it's an automatic double. One out, runner at second. Next up for the Diamondbacks, Eugenio Suarez.
Did he go?
Swing, now we'll look down to first. And he won around. Just enough that time. Tying run at the plate. Check swing, called strike. Next offering, popped in the air, right field. Suzuki has a beat on it. Drops into the glove. Runner tags at second. No relay, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. Back here at Chase Field, all set for the start of the inning. Dansby Swanson stands in. Check swing, called strike. 0-1.
You know, these Cubs, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. 1 up, 1 down.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
And first offering is fouled off. And
1-1.
Skips in the dirt. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. The 1-1 is fouled off. Battling here as he fouls it away. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Carroll settles under it and makes the catch. Out number 2. 2 down, base is empty. Here's Nico Horner. Suarez go to first in time. And back here in the desert, bottom of the 8th. And now number 43 gets the call from the pen.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Slings to first, and that's 1 away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. And the batter now, Adrian Del Castillo. 3 for 3, 2 singles, and a homer. That one outside. 1-0. The D-backs down by a pair here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. Fought off foul.
Did he go?
Tries to hold up, appeal to first. Yes, he did. That's a swing. Fights that one away, still 1-2. 1 down, base is empty. Out towards right center field. And it's caught for the out. Pavin Smith stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Line drive, base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. So digging in, Geraldo Perdomo. And that gets the inside corner for a strike.
0-1. That's a ball.
Way inside.
1 ball, 1 strike.
In the dirt, gets away from Kelly. And now a man into scoring position. Just
No,
off
that's
the
a ball.
inside edge. Grichuk at second with 2 down. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. He's got it, and that ends the inning. All set to start the 9th in this one. Justin Turner now. Thompson back to work.
One ball,
Outside.
no strike.
And that's ball 1. Carroll makes the grab, and there's 1 down. Pete Crow Armstrong, the next. It's come to hit. 0 for 4 with 3 ground outs and a fly out. Perdomo. Throw to first
You're
in
out.
time. 2 outs, base is empty. Carson Kelly digs in now. Marte throws to first in time, and the inning is over. And we're back. Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Dennis Santana into the game.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
In the air, left field. Happ turns to the right on the move. And there's 1 away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Happ. He's got it, and there's 2 away. So they're down to their final out. And here is Corbin Carroll. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. On to first.
Yeah.
Ball game.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that MLB win, Boog. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead.